A new variant of macOS malware has emerged, raising concerns about security on Apple devices. This variant, known as MacSync, uses a signed application to bypass built-in safeguards, making it harder for users to detect potential threats. Discovered on December 24, 2025, researchers found that MacSync is distributed as a notarized Swift application disguised as a messaging app installer. This clever tactic allows it to evade Apple's Gatekeeper checks. Unlike previous versions that relied on more straightforward methods, this new variant adopts a deceptive approach, prompting users to manually open the app after installation. Next, we'll explore how this malware operates, the changes it implements compared to earlier versions, and what this means for macOS users. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The discovery of the MacSync stealer has prompted cybersecurity experts to analyze its sophisticated delivery and operational methods. The malware is notably distributed through a digitally signed and notarized Swift application, which is a significant evolution in the tactics employed by cybercriminals. This approach allows the malware to bypass Apple's Gatekeeper, a crucial security feature designed to protect users from untrusted software. Researchers emphasize that this variant adopts a more deceptive, hands-off strategy compared to its predecessors. The installer, masquerading as a messaging app, not only exploits the trust associated with notarized applications but also incorporates user prompts that encourage risky behaviors, such as right-clicking to open the app. This tactic is particularly concerning as it targets less tech-savvy users who may not recognize the potential threat. In terms of functionality, the MacSync stealer has been engineered to perform a series of checks before executing its payload. This includes verifying internet connectivity and implementing a rate-limiting mechanism to avoid detection. Such measures indicate a sophisticated understanding of how security systems operate and reflect a deliberate attempt to enhance the malware's reliability. The malware's payload retrieval method also demonstrates notable changes. By altering the typical command structure used in earlier variants, the developers of MacSync have introduced additional parameters that could help evade detection by security software. The use of dynamically populated variables further complicates the analysis of the malware's behavior, making it harder for researchers to pinpoint its exact operations. Moreover, the inflated size of the DMG file, achieved by embedding unrelated PDFs, serves as another layer of obfuscation, making it less suspicious to users and security systems alike. This strategy aligns with a broader trend in the macOS malware landscape, where attackers are increasingly utilizing signed executables to masquerade their malicious intent. The emergence of MacSync, alongside other signed malicious applications, underscores a worrying shift in the tactics of cybercriminals. As they adapt to and exploit the security features designed to protect users, the need for enhanced awareness and updated security measures becomes more critical than ever. The emergence of MacSync poses significant risks not only to individual users but also to organizations that rely on macOS devices. As cybercriminals increasingly adopt sophisticated techniques, the threat landscape for Apple users has become more complex. The use of a digitally signed and notarized application allows MacSync to bypass standard security protocols, which may lead users to mistakenly trust the application, believing it to be safe. For organizations, this malware variant heightens the stakes in terms of data security. Employees may unknowingly install MacSync while attempting to download what they think is a legitimate messaging app. Once installed, the malware can facilitate unauthorized access to sensitive information, potentially leading to data breaches and compliance violations. This is particularly concerning for businesses that handle sensitive customer data or proprietary information. Moreover, the shift towards using signed applications reflects a broader trend in cyber threats, where attackers are becoming more adept at evading detection. This evolution requires organizations to reassess their cybersecurity strategies, emphasizing the need for more robust endpoint protection solutions that can detect and mitigate threats that bypass traditional defenses. The implications extend beyond immediate data theft. Organizations face reputational damage and financial losses due to remediation efforts and potential legal ramifications. As malware like MacSync becomes more prevalent, organizations must invest in comprehensive training for employees, fostering an awareness of the tactics used by cybercriminals. This includes educating users on the risks of downloading software from unverified sources and the importance of scrutinizing application permissions before installation. In summary, the impact of MacSync on users and organizations is profound, necessitating a proactive approach to cybersecurity that encompasses advanced detection technologies, user education, and a re-evaluation of existing security protocols to safeguard against evolving threats. As the MacSync stealer continues to evolve, its emergence signals a troubling trend in cybersecurity, particularly for macOS users. The sophistication of this malware, which employs a signed and notarized application to bypass security measures, highlights the need for enhanced vigilance and proactive security protocols. Cybersecurity experts emphasize that traditional defenses may no longer suffice against such advanced threats, urging users and organizations to adopt a multi-layered security approach. Organizations should consider implementing more robust endpoint detection and response (EDR) systems that can identify unusual application behavior, even when software appears legitimate. Regular updates to security software and operating systems are crucial, as they often include patches that address vulnerabilities exploited by malware like MacSync. Additionally, user education plays a pivotal role in combating these threats. Training individuals to recognize suspicious installations and encouraging skepticism towards unsolicited software can significantly reduce the risk of infection. Phishing awareness programs can also help users identify deceptive tactics used by threat actors. Moreover, the cybersecurity community is advocating for improved collaboration between tech companies and researchers to share intelligence on emerging threats. This collective effort could lead to the development of more sophisticated detection mechanisms that can anticipate and neutralize malware before it infiltrates devices. As MacSync represents a shift in malware distribution tactics, organizations must remain agile, continuously reassessing their security frameworks to adapt to this evolving landscape. The implications of such malware extend beyond individual users, potentially affecting entire networks and systems, which underscores the importance of a comprehensive security strategy that includes both technical solutions and user awareness. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.